Alright guys, welcome to MSS Live. My name is KT. Today I'm gonna do a demo video with you guys on the .43 caliber pistol. Got a lot of questions about .43 caliber pistol. Gonna cover some of the most common questions that's come up on our daily live chat and email and so on. All the pistols that just came back into stock. We got the Smith & Wesson MMP back in stock. We got the PPQ back in stock, and of course we have the TPM1. They're back in stock. If you guys have any question about any of the pistol, give me a shout. I'll be able to answer any of the questions you have on the show today, so that way you're gonna have full confidence when you go use your pistol. Okay, let's check it out. I'm gonna go over it real quick right here. Some of the model that's available. So first, of course, this is the PPQ, Walther PPQ. This has a nice insignia right here with the PPQ right there. PPQ Walther in insignia. The next one right here, this is the TPM1. It doesn't have the Glock logo, but these are, it's made to work with your Glock holsters, work with Glock 17 holster. Also has the Glock triggers safety right there, so it won't fire unless you have your finger depressed that safety, then it will let you fire. This last one right here, this is the Smith & Wesson version, Smith & Wesson MMP. Different on this version, key difference, it comes with 3 different size grip cover. So this is there are 3 sizes, so you have small, medium, large. Depends on your side grip, you put in the right one that you like to use, or whichever that's most comfortable. There's a little tab right here. You depress a tab, slide it over, come right in and lock into place, and you can grab right there. If you don't like it, depress this little button right there, right inside. There's a little, see the movement on that little tab, depress it and it pop right out just like that. Gonna put another one in. All right, loading is pretty self-explanatory. Gonna go over the first one right here. The Walther PPQ is the only version that has the tools on the back of pistol grip right there to engage your cylinders. The TPM1 and the Glock, it doesn't have that. It has external wrench right there that you have to use to engage your cylinder at the bottom right here. Give me 1 second here, guys. Let me see who's online and see if I can answer any question they have. All right, just share some page right there so anybody have a question. So to engage the CO2 cylinder on this unit right here, you just grab your CO2, put into your pistol grip right here on your magazine. You back it out, drop it in, and then you just put it in on your cylinder here. Jordan, good to see you, bud. Matthew, good to see you. Blake, good to see you all you guys. I'm bringing some at you. Don, good to see you. John, great to see all you guys on the show. So you put a cover back on, and then that's it, ready to go. Of course, you can load before. One thing to note, there are a lot of people that actually lose this back cover because when they put the magazine in, they cannot not grip it like they would hold their pistol. So they kind of lose the grip. So when you put your magazine, sometimes it popped up like that and just fly it out and you lose your grip. Of course, you can replace it, but to really do it correctly, grab it like you're gonna, like a real firearms, a nice tightly, and then load it just like a real deal, and you won't have any problem doing that. All right, so the next one right here, we're gonna show you on this version. A lot of question on this. I'm getting a lot of people returning this version of magazine because when they put it in, it leaks and they said it doesn't work for them. And when I receive it, of course I test it and it works perfectly fine. They're saying it's leaking, doesn't seal. But the problem that they're doing is that they didn't put the wheel in correctly, and it caused the unit not to secure inside and seal with place. You put your choke ram in. Excuse me, fellas. All right, and this wheel bar here, you turn the wheel in all the way until it stops right there. nice and tight. You can see that it's not moving anywhere. That's when you know it's ready. And if you were to puncture, if you were to press this lobe right here really nice and tight, it will actually puncture the cylinder, and that when you know that it's absolutely ready to use, and you know that the CO2 is compressed into the seal there, and it's ready for use. This next one right here, this is the Smith & Wesson. Of course you can have to use a tool for it. It comes with a tool to gauge. I'm gonna borrow the unit from, I don't want to open this brand new one, so I'm gonna just borrow one from the PPQ. Back it out just a little bit, and then put your cylinder in. Some recommended that you put a little bit of oil right here. That will keep the seal nice and lubricate so it doesn't dry it up. And when you turn it into, it doesn't leak as much, but I always recommend that engage it really quickly right there, so you lose as much CO2 as possible, plus it keep the seals locked into place. All right, once you have that in, then you back it out this little lever there, load your rounds, and we have a couple different type of projectile. We have orange paint, red paint, blue paint. We also have rubber balls and pepper rounds too. You need pepper projectile. A lot of people use for home defense, recreational use, different type of use. So it just depends what you're looking to do. You can have all that as well. All right, that's loaded right there. And for this the TPM1 version, we're just gonna shoot with this magazine. They function generally the same, so you're not gonna be worried about having to know which is which. But this version right here, like I said, most people use it for personal defense, for quick CO2 engagements. For example, you have your projectile all loaded right there, CO2 is in, it's not punctured, so you have a fresh new unit right here. Put into your unit, and when you're ready to use it, you can puncture the cylinder and use it. You can do it by tap against your palm, or find a hard surface and slam the unit into a hard surface, and that will do that as well. So right here, I'm going to show you guys. This is all you have to do. It's just kind of, that's it. That's all it needs, and you can see that it doesn't leak on anything. And this pretty unit, that's it. It doesn't need much to puncture the cylinder, because you know that it was nice and tight when we push it up earlier. Right, this last one right here, so we're gonna load up this PPQ. Get some paintball right here. Andrew, good to see you guys. Cody, good to see you. Giuliano, Josh, good to see all you guys on the show. Any question, go ahead and pop you guys. Always to kind of go through, see who's online, and answer any question you guys have. All right, so there you go. Nice and low. You have a full stack right now. All right, let's do some shooting, and then we can go from there. All right, my target is right behind me, in front of me right here. So on your first shot, of course, you have to rack it back like you normally would, right there, and then you just find the target and shoot. Of course, after it's empty, the magazine, the slide, lock back, you pop it out. You can reload another set of balls in. Right there. Just drop more rounds in. You don't have to waste the CO2. Each CO2 cylinder holds about, I would say, 4 to 5 magazine. Depends on temperature, operating condition, where you are in where you are. All right, here you go. Rack it back, and then go again. All right, again, slide, lock back when magazine is empty. This is the PPQ, Walther PPQ version. All right, next one right here, we're gonna shoot, of course, the TPM1. I have a loaded magazine here. Actually, not fully loaded. Got a couple rounds popped here. Gonna drop. That's one more. All right, rack it back. Here it goes. So we, like I said previously, just make sure you guys, to puncture this version, like I said, you put it in, and you tap this with your palm. That will depress the cylinder. So in the emergency, of course, you go bang, and then you're ready to shoot. That will puncture the cylinder. Perfect way to store for a long time, as opposed to this version right here. You have the pre-puncture cylinder, and if anything going wrong with the cylinder, if it leaks or the O-ring goes bad, you're definitely gonna have a problem when that when you go use it. So this one right here, rack it back, and it's go right here. Of course, when you're done, you open up again, and then you can just reload another set of rounds. All right, this last one right here, Smith & Wesson. This is probably one of people's favorite. A lot of people favor this over their units just because the way that it is. It's really nice tensile grip on your grip. It has really good surface on your grip, plus the cover, so different type of hand size can fully utilize the unit. Magazine in, of course, rack back, and then shoot it. That's it. You do another round if you like. So for recreational, if you guys know that these units shoot roughly about 350 feet per second initially. If you're gonna chrono it, make sure you dispense some CO2 out. And to do that, what you do is you lock out the slide by pulling the slide down. And right now, if you were to pull it, it will cycle. Do about 10 to 20 times, or depends on how many times it takes to bring down the velocity. And after you do that, you can go chrono, and you can stay within your limit range on the velocity that's required at the field. So you're not going to worry about going over speed on your velocity. So each time you change on your cylinder, you just kind of drive for a couple of times, clear it up, so that way you can stay within the field limit. From my experience of all the field I've been to, all the field owners I've spoken to, I have never visited one that do not allow these pistols to be used in gameplay. Simply, they're really cool, and obviously most field want you to stay within the speed limit of the velocity, which you can drop it down. And most importantly, these are used as secondary, not used as a primary, so they don't really concern too much about having you use your own paint. A lot of people go, well, field paint only, but most field don't have .43 caliber. And you talk to the field owner, ref, hey, you know what, this is my secondary, I can shoot 8 rounds every game. They're not gonna bat an eye just because you use your own paint. Additionally, they're really cool to let them shoot a couple of rounds of your pistol, see how it feels, and even be more comfortable with having you use at the game. Like I said, these it's really nice, compact, weight, balance, size, width, length, pretty much the same as the real unit. So if you have your Smith & Wesson holster, of course you can use your Smith & Wesson holster. If you have to use aftermarket Safari Land, Black Hawk, or whatever that you have on your holster, you cannot use it. Okay, so here goes. For training, this is probably one of the best for training for any type of law enforcement use or use for firearms training. Obviously for firearms safety training, these are probably one of the best product out there right now. Simply the cost, it marks. So when you do a training format where you want to know what you did wrong, how you do it, it's a price. I mean, you cannot get a better training tool than this. Right, don't forget guys, the user manual actually located under the foam right here, so you kind of use the user manual, use right there. It's right there available for you as well. Warranty information, operation information is right there. A lot of people don't know that's located under the foam, and they call it, oh, I don't know how to use this. Well, we'll keep on reminding them it's under the foam. Right, gonna see anybody have any question right here? Yeah, no way. So a lot of these pistols are great for you guys to do the recreational games, of course, training and firearms and personal defense, all kind of good products. A lot of people are getting it right now for that use for their home in the current situation we're in. I guess any question, comment, concern about any of the product I showed today, visit the website mcsus.com and it can support you. If I miss you guys, go ahead and hit me up on the Facebook page and I'll respond to you and I'll reply back to you. If I don't get to you, just visit the site and hit on chat and I'll reply back to you guys. All right, thank you so much, you guys, for being part of the show. Hopefully you guys out there at the field. Thanks for watching.